Hey there, sports fans. Welcome to Sporty Live here on Sportytv and NTA. It's really good to be back because we're looking forward to what's going to be an exciting Matchday live experience. We're going all the way to the capital of England. It is London. Stamford Bridge is the venue. Chelsea takes on the Seagulls, Brighton and Hove Albion. My name is Victor Godfrey. As you know, I do not do this alone. I have with me the best minds when it comes to talking football. We have the analytical Daisy Michael in the house. We have the cool, calm, collected Gideon Keshi, and the one and only Femi Faraway, who is always delighted to be here. Now, you can be a part of this conversation on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Don't forget to follow us and let's know your thoughts. This promises to be an exciting one. Now, to kick things off, we're not going to waste time, Gideon. Let's get right into it. This is an interesting one because Chelsea, for the first time long, but let's talk about the comparisons. And if you look around, there's no odds man, but don't worry, we have you covered. We have the one and only Femi Faraway, who is always delighted to be here. Femi, you have the responsibility of the odds, but also first, the team comparisons.
You know, this season has been a very...
I'm sure Brighton fans will be saying, take it off. Okay, now, Ada, let's talk about this real quick. Now, in terms of the VAR, that's beyond the control of Brighton. But what they do control is how they play good football, and they have been quite brilliant. Even Pep Guardiola, the Man City manager, coming out to commend their style from playing out from the back. How have you been impressed with them this season so far?
Honestly, Chelsea.
All right, let's go to the part of the show that I love so much, which is predictions. I'm going to start off with the lady in the room, Ada Michael. Your prediction? Chelsea, Brighton.
2-1 to
Favor
Chelsea.
of, oh, okay, wow. Going strong. Femi?
1-0 in favour of Brighton.
That's my guy right there. I like it. Always going against the grain. Gideon?
Brighton 2-1.
You didn't even let me do the effect. Ooh, okay, 2-1 for Brighton. So we have there you have it. Now we do have, you can clearly see pictures live from Stamford Bridge. We're going to let you enjoy this first half and we'll see you at the end of 45 minutes. Welcome back to Sports Live here. It is halftime and the scoreline reads Chelsea 1, Brighton Hove Albion 1. An incredible game of football, fantastic first half of action. My name is Victor Godfrey. Of course, I have with me the best minds when it comes to talking football in the company of Femi Faraway, Daisy Michael, and of course, Gideon Keshi. Guys, we just witnessed the first half that was really, really entertaining, especially with the chances that we had. Let's go as early as the 13th minute. With the very first goal, Femi Gallagher, it was a deflection, but that was one of the few times that Chelsea made that incursion into the Brighton defense.
You know,
second goal for the second minute by Welbeck, a substitute who came to replace Ferguson, who went out injured.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Unfortunately, but Brighton were they were full of industry. They were really, really piled on the pressure. Like we used to say as kids back then, they were pressing Chelsea, you know, and the goal came rightfully so for Brighton.
Yes,
Just like you said, he's actually 18 years old, so he's very, very young and has a bright future ahead of him. Sticking with Ferguson, Femi, he had a chance, a wonderful header, but then again, that's what you call a super save from Kepa. We just mentioned that he has been fantastic in this first half. Your thoughts on that piece of action?
You know, when I haven't had it at that level.
But Ferguson is not as if he's a veteran striker. He's also a teenager.
Oh, you've got a World Cup winner, McAllister, who's playing right behind
He's a
him.
World Cup winner for Enzo Fernandez for Chelsea. So
He's also a young footballer.
Touché.
but they're all young footballers. That's what I'm trying to say. So if you say experience as an excuse, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I agree. I agree with
They haven't
you.
played together.
Yes,
they haven't played together for a long time.
I agree with
They're
you.
very young footballers.
Because you need
You know what? I know we have a lot to say about this, so we're going to go to a quick break, though, guys. Let's just go to a very quick break. And when we come back, we still have more on this incredible game of football. It is still poised at 1-1. Chelsea taking on Brighton. We still have more to talk about. And, of course, looking forward to the second half. Stick with us. Welcome back to the studios here, Sporty Live TV. We're having a great time. I can assure you that during the break, our pundits were really having a heated conversation concerning this game. As you all know, there's been lots of talking points with Chelsea so far this season. But let's get back to the football and what happened in the first half. Gideon, for this one, it was Mitoma, a player who has proven that his thesis on dribbling wasn't just him writing. He actually does the practical on the pitch of play. He had a chance that was well saved, 26 minutes by Kepa, but then again, he just went through that Chelsea defense like it was nothing.
You know, still open.
Yeah, still open.
Given the last chance we saw in the first half from Pulisic. So we're going to let you guys enjoy the second 45, and we'll see you at the end of this game, at the end of 90. Enjoy the second half between Chelsea and Brighton. Welcome back to the studios here, Sportytv TV on NTA and of course Sportytv. We're having a fantastic time because we just witnessed a great game of football with what has to be the best goal of the season so far, arguably. Now, at this point, we would love to extend our gratitude to you, those of you who have been with us on the network service of NCA. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this broadcast. We'll say goodbye for now, but for those of you who are on Sportytv, stick around because we are going to break down this incredible game right about now. Guys, second half action, full time, 90 minutes. The score reads Brighton 2, Chelsea 1. And Gideon got his provision right. So yay for Gideon. There you go.
Congratulations.
Look at the smug look on his face. It's like,
for the first time ever.
As if it happens all the time.
Yeah, I actually predicted 2-1, but it went south.
He went, it was
I went
polar
north
opposite.
and then it went
way.
south.
Femi didn't even come close. But Gideon,
I did come close. I predicted a win for
yeah,
Brighton.
he didn't come close,
I
Femi.
came 1-0. It was a score of 1-0.
Okay, now let's talk about the goal
Yeah.
of the game, and more or less the goal of the match week, arguably, because I don't know who can top that, is Enciso, the Paraguayan international, who is a young teenage player as well, 19 years old, very, very young, and the strike was just so beautiful. That goal, I mean, 3 goalkeepers wouldn't have saved, and Kepa had been in fantastic form in this game so far, but I mean, he just couldn't do anything.
Can't
It was
blame
a
him,
beautiful,
exactly.
It was a beautiful strike.
That is why. Sure.
Okay, now we'll get into that in detail because I know we still have quite a few things to talk about. Let's talk about a chance also from the goal scorer. Now, Femi, I'm going to stick with you. It was a nice save. Kepa was just in fantastic form today, by the way.
Very,
It was
very
awesome.
good
But
form.
Enciso, for some reason, has proven to many people who don't even know who he is that he is a player to look out for. Yes. Talk about this for hours, which we will eventually. We'll come back to this after our featured game in the Bundesliga. But before we go, guys, guess what? We have something special for you. It is the German Bundesliga coming up shortly. It is Frankfurt versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. We are still here in the studio, live on Sportytv as well. And of course, not forgetting later on, after that match, we have action from the EFL. It is 7:45 p.m. live on Sportytv. Blackburn takes on Hull City. We're going to go on a very quick break, and when we come back, we're going to switch gears to the German League as we look forward to Eintracht Frankfurt taking on Borussia Mönchengladbach. We'll be right back. Sports fans, welcome to Sporty Live here on Sportytv. It is time for us to switch gears to the German Bundesliga. It is Eintracht Frankfurt taking on Borussia Mönchengladbach. My name is Victor Godfrey. I do not do this alone. I'm still in the company of the best minds when it comes to talking football. We have the analytical Adese Michael in the house. We have the cool, calm, collected Gideon Keshi in the house. And the one and only Femi Faraway, who is always delighted to be here with us. Now, you can be a part of this conversation on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Let's know your thoughts. We saw a great game of football that saw Chelsea losing to Brighton. What's going to happen in this one? This is not the English Premier League anymore. This is the German Bundesliga, goals guaranteed. Guys, let's get right into it. Gideon, it is a game that both teams need to win for different reasons. For instance, Frankfurt have not had the best of runs so far this season in the Bundesliga, especially recently. They need to get that big W today.
Yes, they need to be.
Welcome back from the Deutsche Bank Park. That's a bit of a tongue twister. That's why I'm not German. But welcome back from Frankfurt. It is an interesting scoreline because Borussia Mönchengladbach has the lead over Eintracht Frankfurt. My name is Victor Godfrey. This is, of course, Sporty Live here on Sportytv. I am in the company of the best minds when it comes to talking football. We still have Adese in the house, Femi Faraway, and, of course, Gideon Keshi. Guys, it has been an interesting one. I'm going to try this again. The Deutsche Bank Park. I got that right this time around. Let's start off with this one. Femi, I told you pre-game that this looks like another, let's say, a repeat of something that's happened over time. The defense seemed very porous. This was the very first goal, 13 minutes into the game, and Mönchengladbach had that lead from a very poor defensive play and showing from Frankfurt. Femi, what's the defense for this one now?
Well, in my opinion, I thought that in the build-up to
The away team has the advantage. Gladbach has that lone goal advantage. We're going to go on a very, very quick break, but when we come back, it's still more action here on Sports Live. The game is Eintracht Frankfurt as they take on Borussia Mönchengladbach. Stick with us. Welcome back to the studios. My name is Victor Godfrey. We're looking forward to what is going to be an incredible second half. We do have a featured game from the German Bundesliga. It is Eintracht Frankfurt down by a lone goal as at halftime to Borussia Mönchengladbach. In the studio with me is Femi Faraway, always delighted, analytical Adese Michael, and a cool, calm, collected Gideon Keshi. Guys, second half about to kick off. It's a bit nervous for Frankfurt because they need a victory desperately. Ada, how can they turn things around in the second half?
I thought, first of all, they
So now at this point, just to let you guys know that your predictions, except for one, out the window.
that's my remaining because I said 3-1 too.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think they're
So
going to get
possible
3.
for Gideon's.
I said a 2-0 draw.
yeah, told you, you're out of the. Oh man, Femi, it's been a very tough day. It's been a rough day for you, hasn't it? All right, guys, we're
Things
gonna
have happened, really.
let you enjoy the second 45. It is action live from the Deutsche Bank Park as we have Eintracht Frankfurt taking on Borussia Mönchengladbach for the second half. See you at the end of 90 minutes. Welcome back from the Deutsche Bank Park. The scoreline reads full-time, Eintracht Frankfurt 1, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1. An entertaining game full of so many talking points. And of course, I still have with me one of the best, not even one of the best, the best minds when it comes to talking football. We have the one and only Femi Faraway, the analytical, Adesa Michael, and of course, Gideon Keshi, Cool, Cam Collected. They're all in the house to talk about this game. It was quite incredible. Guys.
It's just unfortunate that despite having the best minds, they're all the best minds and get the best results.
Well, we had one best man get one good result.
Well,
that's your last game.
I predicted a draw.
What does that mean?
I predicted a draw.
You had a bad outing
You all had
today.
it bad out.
No, you had a bad outing.
I was the only one who predicted a draw, so
Okay, well, easy tie guy. You learn to be humble, right?
let me sing my praises
And let's go right into it. Hoffman's first goal in the first half, very early 30 minutes.
to get the winner.
And Kepa himself was a bit off. His lines.
You can't really be off for that.
You're so critical with goalkeepers
come
now.
on.
Like you'd have to be at least 8 feet tall to attempt.
Goodness. Kepa is not short, by the way. Kepa is about 6'4", 6'5". Okay, let's go to the thoughts of the post-match thought, of course, of a player who's got to go today, Danny Welbeck. He did have an injury, but let's hear what he has to say. 3 points for his team. Here are his thoughts. I have the thoughts of the Seagulls manager, talking about Roberto De Zerbi. I mean, his team got the victory, and it's something he will feel he deserved, given what happened last week. But let's hear what he had to say about getting the double over Chelsea this season. Guys, it has been an incredible match day experience. Thank you so much for making it so much fun. Obviously, a big shout out to everybody that has worked so hard behind the scenes. But again, I have to extend my gratitude and thanks to the very wonderful one and only Femi Faraway, the analytical Adesa Michael.
Yeah, sure.
I'm Cool Collected Gideon because he got his prediction right today. Oh my God. Let me give you a quick hand shake.
already.
There we go.
It was like a holiday.
But again, a big shout out to you for making this absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for being a part of our broadcast today. My name is Victor Godfrey. Until next time, be good and be safe. Keep it good as a sports fan. It's bye from us and bye for now.